was all a dream. I used to read Word Up magazine, Salt and Pepper and Heavy D up in the limousine, hanging pictures on my wall. Every Saturday, rap attack, Mr. Magic Molly Mall. I let my tape rock till my tape pop, smoking weed and bamboo, sipping on bottle stock. Way back when I had the red and black lumberjack with the hat to match. Remember rapping Duke? The hard, you never thought that hip hop would take it this far. Now I'm in the limelight cause I rhyme tight. Time to get paid, blow up like the world trade. Born sinner, the opposite of a winner. Remember when I used to eat sardines for dinner? I used to eat sardines for dinner. Peace to Ron G, Brucey B, Kid Capri. Funk Master Flex, Love Bug, Star Ski. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. Call the Crips, same number, same hood. It's all good. And if you don't know, now you know, nigga. It was all a dream. I used to read Word Up magazine, Salt and Pepper and Heavy D up in the limousine, hanging pictures on my wall. Every Saturday, rap attack, Mr. Magic Molly Mall. I let my tape rock till my tape pop, smoking weed and bamboo, sipping on bottle stock. Way back when I had the red and black lumberjack with the hat to match. Remember
Mic testing.
the hard, you never thought that hip hop would take
Jesus
this
Christ.
far. Now I'm in the limelight cause I rhyme tight. Time to get paid, blow up like the world trade. Born sinner, the opposite
I'm just
of
gonna
a winner.
adjust my mic a bit.
I used to eat sardines for dinner. I used to eat sardines for dinner. Peace to Ron G, Brucey B, Kid
Alright, so welcome everyone. Welcome to Ronald Plays DDLC World of Dreams Act 2. It's been a while. It's been a very long time since I've last played this mod. Maybe like 3 months ago. Let me check. The last DDLC World of Dreams stream was on... Jesus Christ, 8 months ago. Holy cow. Damn. It's been almost a year. Holy scheisse. That's... Wow. Wow. Well, good thing that Act 2 is out. I've been waiting to play this. And... The fuck is that sound? Is that part of the music? No, it's not. Anyway, always wanted to play it, and when it came out I wanted to play it immediately. Unfortunately I had guests and I didn't really have the opportunity to stream. Oh my god, I just realized this thing. Oh my god, it's a reference to Syrie. God damn it. Can you guys see what I'm highlighting? Can you? I don't know. But if you look at the window, the purple window here, there's something hanging. It's I think it's a traditional kind of thing for Japanese people, but this one has a ribbon on it. It's a reference to a certain someone. God damn, I thought this was a pretty chill fan art. You know, pretty chill wallpaper. I didn't know there was a reference to a hanging cinnamon bun. Wow, indeed. World of Dreams Act 1 is my favorite DDLC mod of all time, and I'm in the middle of replaying it right now, and I can't wait to get to Act 2. I'm just stopping by to say hi. Well, hello, FSAPO. I'm just gonna call you FSAPO. And I'm excited to play the second act. How do I open this? Didn't they say that there's gonna be like 7 acts? Kinda excited about that, not gonna lie. And here we go. Any minute now. Any minute now. I've already double clicked the EXE. Haha, I see what you did there, Apple. Is it not loading? I already clicked the EXE. Oh, there we go. Oh my god, Windows XP. It feels like my childhood again. Oh wow. Wait, what? Wait. Let me just... Let me get the game capture on. Turn on display capture. Okay, game capture on. There it is. What in the world? So this, I'm assuming this is like a mock-up. This is a mock setup screen. Yeah, it definitely is. Alright, let's see if there's any Easter eggs in the licensing agreement. Oh, it's just the initial warning, never mind. Something bad's gonna happen. I can feel it. So why the 90s aesthetic though? And now I see it. Oh. The music's kind of intense. Huh, what a creative way of putting the logo. Damn. The error is Sayuri, I guess. Yes, she belongs here. Huh. I'm looking at the Doki's faces. Yuri and Natsuki seem to be oblivious to what's going on. Monica has that longing, desperate, like, help me face. Anyway, I'm looking too much into it. Last name? Oh, thank goodness. They don't usually ask last names, don't they? A failed system error has occurred. Mirrors 9 OS restart failed. Error. Uh-oh. I didn't even press anything though. Act 2. If oh, this is coding language, isn't it? Oh yeah, we saved her from... At the very last moment we pulled her out of the room. From the rope. We saved her. And now we have no idea what to do. What is this? Nani kore? What is what is with the 90s text box? I can't like rewind the text. How do I look history? Yeah, that's how. The three teenagers look at me expectantly. Despite the confident tone I had on earlier, I'm now feeling a bit self-conscious. We fight and we win? What the hell kind of action movie hero BS line is that? I'm no hero, I'm just as clueless as they are. And I'm supposed to be 2 years older than them, for crying out loud. Well, to be fair, if I think about it, I am now 22 years old. They are 18. I am now 4 years older than them. God damn, time flies. The first time I played DDLC, I was 17. Jeez. Oh, wait, no, I was 16. DDLC came out in 2017. When it first started, Monica was 1 year older than me. And now I'm 4 years older than her. Jesus Christ, man. Ronald, are you alright? Dude. Triple dot. You're old. You will be old as well. That's the best part. Whenever a kid calls me old, whenever whenever that happens, you can always look back and think, not look back. You can always think to yourself, fuck. Let me rephrase that. Whenever a kid tells you that you're old, just remember that in the future, another kid will call that kid old as well. Like hell, to a 30-year-old, I'm the young one. But in your eyes, I'm the older, whatever. Right. You're 24. You see, to my eyes, when you're 24, it's not really that old. You're just 2 years older than me, but like, Jesus Christ, compared to them, you're 6 years older. It feels weird, doesn't it? We need a new mod. I mean, we need in the future, we need a mod where all the dokis are like college students. And no, I don't mean the college club, by the way. Fuck that. The college club sucked. That mod was ass. We need a mod where they're all like 25 years old, or like having a job and stuff. And then in about 10-15 years, we will have another mod where they're all like married and never mind. I found a look at each of them. I'm not exactly good at this. Well, maybe start with something obvious. Sorry, I hope you don't mind if I ask you something that might be a bit insensitive. Well, go ahead. First of all, I should preface this question by saying I am so damn glad you're okay. I'm not sure any of us would be nearly as okay if... You're not that late, Health Waffle, it just started. We all go silent, and I even see them slightly shudder at the thought. I think I know what you're gonna ask. I sigh. Also, let me check my audio. Your eyes, I'm the older, whatever. Okay, good. I'm not gonna force you to answer, but I do think it's important we gather all our intel. So, what exactly happened? I thought we had made it impossible for the script to control you. Sari goes silent. Did she do it out of her own will? Nah, it can't be. If Sari steps out of the room, she gets deleted. Not really. It's just that the code forcefully makes her do the thing she does in the actual game. So like, if the only place where the code doesn't affect them is in the space classroom. So if she leaves the space classroom, she gets forced to do the thing she did. You know. So kinda she gets kinda deleted. She takes a deep breath and tries to calm herself. Sorry, do you want to sit down? Hey Nathan, good to see you too. She nods and we all go over to the couch. Meiji sits on her right, Monica on her left, and me next to Monica. Hi. Deep breath, Sayo. Sayo takes a few breaths before facing us again. It's hard to describe. Maybe. Tell us what happened after you left last night? I frown. Only if you want to, of course. No, I'll tell you. She clears her throat and coughs a bit. Monica rushes over to the other side of the room, grabbing a pitcher and some glasses, then pours a glass of water. Returning quickly, she hands the glass to Sairi, who takes a sip. Sairi thanks Monica, then clears her throat and begins again. So, when I left last night, I was feeling a bit down, but it wasn't anything new. Just your average daily rain cloud. I went home and did what I normally do on a school night. Mom made dinner and asked about my day, so that helped me a little. Then I took a bath and went to bed. She takes another sip of her water. When I woke up this morning, I felt alright at first, so I started getting dressed. But just before I left my room, Her expression falters. She doesn't look too excited to recount what she experienced. Meiji rubs her back comfortingly. I turned to my bed and saw something sticking out from underneath it. I found a spare coil of rope I had hidden underneath it. Damn it, I must have missed something. I frowned, angry at myself for not being more thorough. It was like I was in a trance or something. I made another. She stops, unable to continue. She breaks down and buries her face in Meiji's chest. Meiji, Monica, and I exchange looks. That's... I shouldn't swear. Frick. For a while, all that we hear are Sairi's sobs. I lowered my voice, whispering to Monica. Monica, when did you notice the glitch is starting? About maybe 7:30 or so. Damn. I try to think back to see if I set an alarm Sunday evening or not, but I can't remember doing so. So glad you were awake for that. Yep, another news. Modern YouTube, you can't even say certain words, so you have to like censor yourself in a weird way. Like you can't even say the word for the opposite of living anymore. You know, and I god damn, I hate modern censorship. So glad you were awake for that. Me too. Sairi clears her throat and wipes her eyes with her sleeve. Meiji hands her a handkerchief and she blows her nose before looking at us. Next thing I know, I was hanging. So the script put her in a trance and made her do it herself. It's kind of messed up. I saw you and Monica run in, but that was it before here? She nods solemnly. I turn around and look out the window again. The scene is pretty much the same. Yep. I just want to take that screen and tear it apart. But why? That screen, I mean, excluding this part, that screen always gives me happy vibes. I love DDLC. Looking down, I realize my fists are clenched around the couch cushion. I try to breathe deep and slow in order to relax. But it isn't coming naturally. I can't seem to relax as easily as before. Breathe in, breathe out, slowly. It seems to be working now. Now that I feel a bit better, I look back to the trio. Monica, you told me once that you can't see the script proper. Only the scripts that's already happened, right? Yes, that's right. Let's go and check to see what happened. You two go ahead. I'm not sure Sairi's ready yet. With Sairi in Meiji's good hands, Monica and I stand and walk over to the other side of the room, turning on the PC. After it boots up, she opens the game files and finds the script, opening it. We scroll down until we reach the end, where a purple return is written. Unfortunately, what we see above it leaves more questions than answers. There's a line that reads, Sairi returns to her bed, but after that, there's a large chunk of completely glitched out text. The next line after that reads, our hero rushes in, seeing Sairi, and then the text goes back to pure glitches. Nani? That's not part of the script. I frown and lean in closer, trying to read through all the glitch text. Is there some kind of pattern there I'm not seeing? I lean back, tilt my head, and close one eye. Still nothing. Ronald? What are you doing? Just wondering if there's a pattern here, anywhere or not. Something I'm not seeing. Oh. At try a few other tricks, but in all honesty, I'm just trying to distract myself from the horrible reality outside. After exhausting everything I can think of, I sit back down and sigh. No good. I can't see any discernible patterns. Same. Monica rubs the bridge of her nose. There is something we can try though. Monica hesitantly points to the nearest classroom door. I know you don't like it, but we might not have a choice here. You mean actually hit new game and start over again? She nods slowly. Truth be told, I've already thought of this as an option, but dismissed it because I really don't want to have to go through Act 2. And what happens to us all when I hit the button? Do you think our memories would reset? I'm sure you're safe from that, but if Meiji's or mine are reset, I'll still be in the same mental state I was when I got here. You know, not trusting you. Even more so if you tell me we're in Act 2. You're gonna have to make a choice, Monica. I instantly regret saying that, as it sounded a bit harsh. I'm not saying that trust won't be able to be regained, but it'll be harder. I know. And I will do my very best to regain that trust. Let's just hope my status as a player protects me and Meiji. What about Sayuri? We both turn, seeing Meiji and Sayuri speaking softly to each other. You saw what happened in the base game, right? If she were to leave, it's possible she'll be instantly deleted. If only you remember this, you'd have to get her food and some bedding. Not sure sleeping on that couch should be the best idea. Yeah. You better spawn a bed then. That reminds me. Yes? Do you have any ideas as to when or where the game would start if we do hit new game? Well, it would start on the street, you know, in the neighborhood where Sayuri comes and says, "Hey!" And then I turn around and there she is. Oh, there she's. Jesus, that's where she's supposed to be. So that's where it would start. If it's Act 2, Monica would be there instead. But if Monica is not, you know, messing with the code, who's gonna be there? Is she gonna be like forcefully placed there and be like, "What the fuck?" Oh shit, I swore. And she's gonna be like, "What the hell am I doing here?" No, I don't. I haven't thought much about it, but it's strange that I arrived here on Sunday instead of a Tuesday. Where were you on Sunday? I was at home in bed. I was kicked out Sunday evening, remember? Well, to be fair, the last time I played the game was like 8 months ago. Right. What exactly did you do after that? You never really told me. Sorry, that was a reckless and stupid question. No, you should probably know. I was a bit lucky though. I was able to grab my purse before I was kicked out. But I wasn't thinking clearly enough to get a hotel room. So I did what any sane person would do. Broke into school and slept in the club room like a dumbass for 3 full nights. Why? Jesus. I know. I guess some of my parents' stupid pride rubbed off on me. Then I got the epiphany on Tuesday morning. That must have been terrible. You know, if you hadn't shown up, I probably would have ended it all. Didn't the game show a glitch mashup of the girls instead of Sayuri and crashed? Then it restarted with the MC remembering Sayuri. Yeah, that's how Act 2 usually starts. What do you mean by ended it all? Would you have pulled a Syrie, or would you have like just destroyed the entire game? I vaguely remember the game version of Monica saying that I was in Act 3. But, Monica, I clear my throat. I'm not in the right state of mind to comfort anyone. But this should be addressed. I need her help after all. I hope you realize that you don't need to use me as an excuse for living. Damn, he has a point. You are an amazing woman. Capable, strong, incredibly resilient, and talented to boot. Monica feels the full force of my blunt words, which I could have probably phrased better, but she immediately takes them to heart. After a while, an embarrassed smile creeps onto her lips, and a very timid chuckle comes out. Thank you. I'm starting to realize that. Thank you. That means a lot to me. I guess what the player is basically saying to her is that you are enough. You are enough, Monica. You don't have to exist with the player. You can exist on your own. You are enough. At least this mod version, I guess. Just that smile of hers alone is enough to help lift my own spirits a bit. I'm glad that you are, but let's get back on topic. Right. Should we really restart the game? Yeah. Oh. Sorry I made you join us again. The formal looks a little bit better. We should really try and save the others. I feel guilty now. I didn't do enough to make sure that they were saved. I really should have told them. Or at least showed them. Especially when Yuri asked, why didn't I just tell the truth? Well, to be fair, I probably would have, telling a person that your entire life is a video game would not really sit well with that person. They would either be excited, like if you were to tell me that my entire life was a simulation, I'll be like, oh hell yeah, please bring me to the overlords, give me a money glitch or something. Or I'll be terrified, be like, oh no, what's it like in the outside? Is it better or is it worse? If it's better, please get me out of this prison. If it's worse, I'll stay. Ronald? Sorry, just thinking. What about how I probably should have told the others? Ronald, what's done is done. We can't change that. But we should come up with a plan. I'm sure no one here wants to listen to that music forever. Hey, she broke the fourth wall. I was kinda annoyed about that. I didn't know that they could hear the music as well. Sorry, gestures to the window. I silently agree with her. It's actually starting to creep me out. Listening to it inside the game instead of on a computer is just unnerving. So, what should we do after we hit the new game button? Right as I'm about to answer, something in the corner of the room catches my eye. I see a familiar black backpack propped up against the wall. I stand and head over to it, bringing it back to the group. Opening it, I see that all my belongings are inside, including the 2 packs of pens. What the hell? How did these pens get back in here? Is that important right now? I don't know. It might be. I didn't have time to grab these, so how they're here could be important later. I set the bag next to the computer desk, intent on keeping it all inside the space classroom. Anyway, I take it we're all in agreement on trying to hit the new game button. Everyone nods. Alright. Question is, how are we going to do that? Is there an option on this PC to hit it? Monica gets on the computer but finds no DDLC icon to click. Maybe a laptop? Right, of course. I pull the laptop out and turn it on. Logging in, I find the DDLC 1.1.1 PC folder on my desktop. On a whim, I delete the first run file. Ah, that sound. I thought it actually affected my PC. This time I receive an error that forbids me from deleting it. This action can't be completed because the file is open in system. System? What the frick does that mean? Whatever. Ignoring that error, I try starting up the game code once more. Just as it had before, the game boots up like normal, and I see the glitched out new game text on the main menu screen. I bring the mouse over it. Whoa. We all jump at the sudden noise. What? Damn, sorry. It's bad. No swearing. We all look out the window. There's nothing there. Curious, I move the mouse on my laptop, hovering it over one of the options. We all jump as the sound echoes again. We all exchange looks of shock and worry. Putting down my laptop, I take a deep breath and frown. So, what now? Monica begins saying something but stops. Push the button, Ronald. You don't want to spend eternity in here, do you? I mean, to be fair, spending an eternity with Monica in just like a... never mind. I'm a bit surprised that it's Sari who's taking the initiative. Sari looks at Monica. You don't want to stay here. Meiji doesn't. I definitely don't. And Ronald doesn't either. We still need a plan. Okay, what do we need to plan for? Well, for one, memory loss. Specifically Meiji's. Huh? Why mine? Let's say that if we hit that new game icon and everything resets, it's possible that your memories will too. Well, what you can do is like write a letter to yourself. You know, saying like, hey, this is me, Ronald from the future, and you have to do this, and in case like the new Ronald doesn't like believe you, you write something that only Ronald would know. You know what I mean? Like in 1977, you killed this elderly man for stealing your Kit Kat bar or something, and then he'll be like, it has to be me. No one else knows, or some bullshit like that. Damn boy, a down bad for Monica. I like Monica. Liked her since 2017. So, Jesus Christ, that's like 6 years. God damn. It's been 6 years. Jesus Christ, 6 years of DDLC. 4 more years and this game will be 10 years old. Oh my god. I'm getting old. Anyway. And let's not forget that if the game resets to Act 2, Yuri and Natsuki are gonna be different. Oh boy, we're gonna be facing Yandere Yuri. The game's gonna get interesting then. Yeah, so what do we do? Show them the classroom? It might corrupt them, it might do something. Oh god, no. Not if we can help it. Especially not Yuri. Remember the game? She goes full-blown psycho at the end of Act 2. In fact, I'm not even sure if I should even join the club this time around. My joining could be a catalyst for Yuri's obsessive tendencies. So we just leave them alone? Hello, Sonic. Welcome back. We can't swear in streams. Proceeds to talk about killing. Well, to be fair, swearing is... I don't know. I don't know how the system works. Sometimes like videos that are like completely fine get demonetized, and like sometimes videos that are like have a lot of stuff that should get demonetized don't get demonetized. It's so weird. The system is terrible. Like, goddamn, I missed 2016 YouTube or 2015 YouTube where there was no such thing as demonetization. The yellow icon never existed. It was so much better back then. God damn, I hate modern stuff. Anyway, so we just leave them alone? I'm not saying we abandon them. Then what? We're not just gonna leave them alone, you know? Of course not. I say we just keep an eye on her and Natsuki. I'm hoping that not joining the club will actually be beneficial to them. I mean, at least until the festival is over. If we make it that far, Monica doesn't look too confident anymore. I'm sure a lot of what's happened to her recently has been extremely taxing on her. You're worried about the others, aren't you? Yes. I can't help but worry. They're my friends. So, anything else? Opening up a text document. I begin typing out all the ideas we have so far. Anything that's said by me or the others I put in there, no matter how ridiculous. Time passes. Not sure how much time, but it does. Soon we have a stockpile of ideas and potential scenarios to watch out for. I'm sure we haven't accounted for everything, but I sure do hope what we have is enough. We've agreed that we should hit the new game button at least. We aren't sure what will happen or if the game will even start, but it's the only option available to us. Following that, if we do manage to reset the game, we make two plans. Depending on when the game restarts, we will, regardless, keep a close eye on Natsuki and Yuri's character files. More specifically, Cyrus, since we're all in agreement that she can't leave. At one point, a thought strikes me. I reach into my pocket and grab the green pen that Monica gave me earlier. I don't think there's any other way of communicating between us and Cyrus when we're at school, so we should use these as often as possible. At lunchtime, maybe during a study hall or anytime we have some free time really. Shouldn't we just skip school altogether? I don't think that's a good idea. Remember what just happened to Sayuri? We have no idea if anything gonna happen differently then. We have no idea if anything's gonna happen differently than it does in the game. Hell, things probably will be different somehow. So we need to keep an eye on the other two members and keep an eye out on everyone else in the school. The thing is, it's not just the game, but the events of Act 1, like the fight, might still happen. Yeah, true. And Yuri might, you know... Yeah. So why not join the club? She has a point. Why don't I want to join the club? I mean, Yuri, that's the main reason we don't want to join. Is there a logical reason why I shouldn't? Yuri. Yandere Yuri. Ooh, everyone loved the Yandere Yuri. Here's a fun fact, by the way. YouTube doesn't like the word Yandere, but the community loves it. Whenever I've noticed this on like a lot of like even ASMR videos, when this kind of cringe, but you know, like those roleplay ASMR videos, whenever the title says something like Psycho kidnaps you or something like that, like one of those roleplays, the views are like fine, but when it says Yandere kidnaps you, the views just skyrocket. Same thing with DDLC videos. If you were to whenever Yandere makes an appearance, whenever that word makes an appearance in one of my videos, the views go higher. But unfortunately, YouTube hates that word. So anytime you type Yandere in your title, that video gets demonetized immediately. It's a pattern I've noticed. It's like a double-edged sword. Wait, maybe not double-edged sword. It's like a delicious poison, you know? You get the views, but you don't get the money. Anyway, is there a logical reason why I shouldn't? Yandere Yuri. is it? Because I'm scared. Ah, it's okay to be scared. Yeah, Yuri can kill people actually with that freaking knife. Shit, I said it out loud. The three all look at me concerned. I'm terrified. We barely saved Sayuri, so how can I possibly hope to save the other two? I looked down at the floor, cursing myself for thinking this was even remotely under my control. Yeah, some hero I am, right? Hey man, it's okay to be scared, by the way. You know how, do you know how, you know how we define like bravery? Being brave doesn't mean that you have no fear. Being brave means that you do something even though you're afraid of doing it, you know? Like let's say you face let's say you're in the jungle with your friends and family and you're approached by a bear. I mean you're probably gonna die, but let's say you try charging at the bear to like confuse it or make it back down. You're terrified as hell. You know you're gonna die if the bear decides to even hit you once. One swipe of that bear paw will knock you out cold. Or even worse, if that bear starts to like rip you apart, you're gone. You'd wish you're dead, but you know. So in that moment, you know that you stand no chance, but you still stand up and you like not fight back, but you try to like, you know, intimidate the bear and stuff. That is being brave. If you just go up there with no fear, that's not being brave. That's just being emotionless, you know. Or like that moment when you see when everyone's being terrorized by a cockroach and it starts flying. It starts flying and everyone's like, oh no, the world's gonna end. It's flying now, it's over. Jo arida. Stuff like that. And you're the one who like swats down that flying cockroach. Now that's some Herculean shit right there. I'm rambling a lot. I'm confusing myself at this point. Some hero I am, right? Damn it. I do my best to bury my fear and bring back what remaining composure I have left. Anyways, yes, we should keep an eye on the members, but it doesn't mean I have to join. Then, what do we do? Or how? You know, to be fair, what you could do is like go into the code, increase my physical capability so that if I join the club and if Yuri does attack me, I can defend myself, you know? Like, why not add into the code like nanomachines and add nanomachines in my body? They harden in response to physical trauma and stuff like that, you know? So she can't really stab me. That would be cool. I mean, that's probably too complex of coding. Or just, you can just like, I don't know, change the code to like skin durability times 10 or something. Set it to 10. Strength, set it to 10. Flexibility, set it to 10. Speed, set it to 10. Intelligence, set it to 10. Just make me a Giga Chad and just throw me in. That's the fun way. You know, because, you know, we can manipulate the code. Like, on the previous act, Monica was able to increase her flexibility from, like, 6 to a 7. Or was it a 7 to an 8? So if she can do that with no, like, side effects, we can do it to ourselves. Just increase all our stats to, like, 10. That would be really fun. I turn and stare out the window again. This time in deep thought and going over my options. Joining the club might not be the best idea, but it's the most logical. On the other hand, though, that could be what the script uses to advance the story. And there's no way I'm allowing that to happen. Wait. I have something of an idea. Change the code and make MC into an MMA welterweight champion. Hell yeah. hand grip strengthens at the threat of emotional trauma. What? Anyway, now bear with me here. In essence, my plan is dependent on what pressing new game will do. If the game resets to Sunday, that's all the better. This means I can be introduced by Monica to the remaining literature club the following Monday. My excuse? Monica and I will have met earlier that day and discussed clubs, and I expressed an interest in joining. Chef crossover. Chef is not really smart, by the way. He's just really strong, so he wouldn't do much. He might beat up Yuri though, so I don't want that to happen. We can keep Chef in Wrestling Empire or UFC. I don't know which one. I then say that I wouldn't mind watching the club on a trial basis since I'm not used to them. This way I can keep an eye on the girls alongside Monica, Meiji, and Sayuri. But if the game resets to Tuesday, then the plan needs to be adjusted. If Act 2 goes the way it did in the base game, we're gonna need eyes on their files regardless. I also explained that we shouldn't use poem sharing this time around, but we should instead use the majority of the time getting closer to the girls. Thank goodness for that. Not just me, but Monica as well. Wait, get close how? Try and become friendly with them and hope that they start opening up? I mean, I'll consider joining your club after all. Isn't it a good idea to be on good terms with everybody? Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Should we take turns focusing on them? Or do you want me to focus on one of the two? Well, I'm worried about both of them obviously, but it's Yuri who we should keep a closer eye on. Now, think about it. Think about this. Since this is a mod, right? What if the developers for World of Dreams decide to change the story a bit? What if Act 2 changes Natsuki as well? Because in terms of personality, only Yuri gets changed a lot, right? Because she becomes a yandere. Sayuri gets more sad. Yuri turns into a yandere. Monica, not really affected by the coach. She's just really, possessive. The true yandere, to be fair. But Natsuki only glitches out, right? Like, there are times when she's like normal, and then her eyes go black and her mouth goes black, and like the stuff about her dad comes up. She never changes. Her personality never changes. She just gets glitched. So it would be kind of cool to see Natsuki's personality change. And if it did change, what would it be like? Making her yandere as well wouldn't really be that cool though. Something else. What would make Natsuki scary? I don't know. Maybe make her into a serial killer or some shit. The overprotective father starts getting a darker twist on it. Well, then we'll have to introduce a new character then. Well, I'm worried about the both of them obviously, but it's Yuri who we should keep a closer eye on. I say we spend half the time with each, maybe. She changes to Bully Natsuki. You mean like Bully Maguire? She gonna throw some dirt in my eye? But then again, she's too small to bully anyone. More tsundere. Tsundere is kind of a positive thing though, isn't it? Or maybe like the tsundere stat goes so high that she doesn't even like... You know how tsundere is like, they act like they hate you, but they actually like you? But her tsundere stat goes so high that she doesn't even like you anymore, she just hates you. That would be funny, I think. Just got back home from watching a school football game. Now welcome back home, Chinkin. Should you pull an all-nighter? I don't think you should. School is very important, and if you don't have enough sleep, it would ruin the experience. Then again, the stream, I think it might end. I'll probably end the stream right before they hit the new game button. Because we already here for like 50 minutes, which is a long time. Buff Natsuki and she would be more aggressive because steroids. That would make it funny though. This game is more serious, to be honest. Anyway, I say we spend half the time with each maybe. Hopefully they'll both start trusting us and open up a bit. I can probably help more with Natsuki than Yuri. Of course you choose Natsuki, you wuss. You wussy. You sissy. Sisyphus. What is that meme? That guy pushing up that boulder? Anyway. I know more about manga and anime at least. Weeb. I chuckle a little. Good. I'll be counting on you. And me? What should I do? Well, I'll stop by the classroom as much as I can, and you can let me know if anything happened while I was gone. I don't know. I'm not very good with computers. Neither am I. You know as much as I do at this point. I guess. You can be like my oracle. You can be the oracle to my Batman. You know, be watching me, guiding me and stuff. Just keep the profiles open and focused on specific character traits. Which ones? I turn to the computer and try and open Yuri's character file, but it won't open. Curiously, I try opening Monica's and hers opens right away. The three lean in as I scroll down to where the line of text reads Define self-control 4.2. Isn't that a little too low? Monica's self-control is lower than average. Keep an eye on Yuri's version of this. It might be pretty low. Also, perhaps keep an eye on this stat as well. I scroll up and find the one I'm looking for. Define libido 8.6. Was Marika's libido this high during Act 2? If so, then Yuri must be on really dangerous levels. Look at the face Marika's making. Sorry, you may need a bonk hammer. Bonk the horny out of Monica. Despite this current situation, Monica's face goes red. Then suddenly her face grows concerned. Wait! It wasn't as high when I last checked. This could change things. Ronald? I quickly close the file. Could it be possible? Ronald? Monica, what was that stat earlier? Around 6. Why? You aren't gonna like my theory. I explained that it's possible that in Act 2, negative character traits for everyone in the game, not just the 2 from the main game, are being tampered with. So why would it change my libido? I almost answered when I stop. Reopening Monica's file, I scroll up a bit. Fortunately, all character traits seem to be in alphabetical order. When I find what I'm looking for, I freeze. The others gather around. Divine empathy, 3.6. Monica's face goes white as a sheet when she sees it. No, it wasn't that low. It wasn't that low! Monica holds her head in horror as I quickly close the file again and rush to her. I grab Monica by the shoulders. You aren't that person. Monica looks up to me and I realize that it looks like I'm scolding her more than comforting her. I drop my hands and wrap her in a tight hug instead. I lower my voice and speak to her softly. You aren't that Monica. I hold her tightly and rub her back as she calms down. I'm sorry. I smile as reassuringly as I can. Everything that is happening is not your fault. You know that. That's not all I mean. I'm also sorry for breaking down so easily. Well, to be fair, it's kind of justified. Let's talk about that later. But it is something we will talk about. I know you want to get better. I do. I want to walk beside you, supporting you. Thank you. I'm pretty sure I'll need you too. Let's go back to what we're talking about. I release her from my embrace, and we look back at the others. So, what else should we plan for? The four of us sit down and open up a file on both the laptop and the PC. We come up with several possible scenarios. We incorporate the plans for it if the game starts on Sunday or Tuesday. We also make a large note to keep an eye on others we've encountered, since we're not sure if Act 2 will affect just Literature Club members or not. Oh yeah, the Super Saiyan girl, Kozue. Yeah, it might affect her too. And the bully, remember? The one who bullied Yuri? Kozue's friend? The one with the long neck? Remember that one? It might affect them too. Oh shit, we have Kotonoha too. Oh no, it might affect her. Uh-oh. Although, I'm gonna try to save. Is this the save? Okay, good. The logos are not so good. Can't really decipher what they mean sometimes. When we're finished, we save both documents. Okay. Are you all ready? Everyone slowly nods. I move the mouse over to the glitched icon. Here goes nothing. And I hit select. Nothing. What? Wasn't something supposed to happen? I try again, frowning more in frustration than in fear. Oh god. Are we really stuck here? Wait. No, I'm supposed to end the episode here. No, don't leave me in here. No, Michael! Don't leave me here! Wait. Monica quickly rushes over to the desktop and looks at the character files. Monica? This classroom. Right. How could I forget? Could someone film me and Syrian? We're still in the classroom, so we're outside the script's control, I think. Since we're still here but the rest of the world isn't, I don't think I can interact with the game when we're not connected. So what do we do? I stand and grab my laptop. Heading to one of the doors, I try pulling it open, but the door doesn't move. I start panicking but take a few deep breaths. In and out. In and out. I need to calm down. Come on. After calming down a little, I run to the other door with the same results. Turning, I make my way to the new window. To my great relief, it opens. Hang on. I run back to my backpack and pull out a small pen and a little bit of string that was tucked away somewhere. I walk over to the window again and tie the pen to the string, then toss it out the window. Instead of falling, it just floats away. Pulling it back again, I turn to the others. Meiji, I'm gonna try something. Be ready in case we merge again. Wait, Ronald, give me a minute. That's the mean girl who was mean to you. No, the rich girl is Kotonoha. She's very nice to everyone. The mean girl was someone else. She rushes to the large metal locker near the back door and rummages through it. Coming back, I see she has a coil of sturdy rope. Sari looks at the rope with a mixture of fear and doubt. I found this in here earlier. Sari relaxes slightly, but what a rope was doing here in the first place is concerning. Didn't you put it there? Oh no, you burned it. Why is there a rope there, Monica? Alright, tie that rope around Meiji. The three of us tie a secure knot around Meiji's chest and test it to make sure it's secure. When we're sure it's secure, I gently move my hand across the window's threshold. Nothing. No merging, no glitches, no pain. Meiji walks over and puts his hand through the window as well with the same result. I look at the rope again. Monica, how long is that rope? She lifts it up and looks at it. Maybe a few meters? Why? I turn and look back at the menu. I have an idea. God damn it, I want to end the episode so bad. I need to use the bathroom. Come on. A few minutes later, the rope that was once around Meiji is now around me. Monica, Sairi, and Meiji are all holding onto the ends and midsection of the rope tightly. Monica is the anchor since she's the strongest out of the three. Before I leave, though, I give Meiji my green key pen, just in case we merge again and I don't have access to it. We all ready? As ready as I'll ever be. Yes. Just waiting on you. I take a few deep breaths to steady my racing heartbeat. I face the window. I feel a cold sweat coming on, but I do my best to force it down. My feet feel like they're made out of lead. Am I really about to do this? Am I really going to jump into this strange endless void? Yes. Yes, I am. From behind me, a gentle hand touches my back. We stand there for a few seconds. Then I nod. Thanks. More determined now, I face the wall and steel myself. Kicking off fast before my fears can catch up, I force my legs to run towards the window. As I reach the threshold, I take a deep breath and hold it as I leap through the open window towards the floating menu screen. Whoa! Whoa! That's how big the screen is? Damn. And that's a space classroom. Holy cow. They're like kaiju. Just like the pen from earlier, I don't stop moving, but float towards the menu icons. Time seems to slow. As I approach the glitched out text, I see that my earlier aim was a little high. This looks so cool, by the way. Anyway. However, I feel a tug on the rope, and my body begins to move slightly down. Bro's not coming back. I slowly give a thumbs up to everyone behind me. I keep approaching. Almost there. Just a bit further and that's it for today's episode. Perfect way to end the stream, ain't it? Alright, thank goodness I could end the stream before, you know. Anyway, that's a decent way to end the stream, don't you think? Let me just add some background music. There we go. So that's 1 hour and 3 minutes. Just got here. Don't worry, you can always rewatch. You know, rewatch the VOD. The suspense. I think tomorrow I'll play the Dark Souls. The Sairi build in Dark Souls. I'll try playing that, and then the next day I will go back to playing World of Dreams again. I want to play Cyberpunk Phantom Liberty, but I'm still like playing offline to like catch up to the Phantom Liberty point. So that'll take a while. Oh, you can also see this jar over here. I guess it's filled with Sairi's happy thoughts. A lot of references to, you know, Yuri's tea, Natsuki's cupcakes, the Doki's Project Markov. Anyway, this is where I end the episode. Leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new, hit the notification bell if you have already subscribed, And if you have already done that, thank you very much. The will to death, and I'll see you guys tomorrow at the same time with Sayuri Dark Souls. If I don't stream tomorrow, it's probably because I'm busy with something. I hate being an adult. And so if tomorrow is Sayuri Dark Souls, the day after that, we will be back with another episode of World of Dreams. So yeah. Yep, it's Notorious B.I.G. Biggie Smalls. So yeah, see you guys. Bye bye. And arrivederci.